this is your Curia Fantastic Worlds, letting you know that visiting hours for Hush House are now open. Welcome back to Book of Hours in Lovecraft Country. Okay, so we got a day to plan here. A lot of things need to happen. We have 2 lessons, one of which can be used for moon or winter in that case, or heart and sky. Now, among these are the ones I've been trying to figure out what I should be getting into. So I need to upgrade one of the ones that allows me to, we have got one of the ones that allows me to work with stuff, because having 3 or 4 would be great. And I think, we should check to see what exactly they can produce. Because if we grab the dispensary here, and we put in shaft, let's put in, like, for example, glass blowing one. Then, say, for testing purposes, we just put in the glass. Yeah, we get this one allows us to use the metal, which creates the exotic alloy has 4 has a 4 knock aspect. And this one, where is it? Clocks and Clockworks. Glass knock alloy. Oh, so that's the knock alloy. The other one has the So this is the knock alloy, which has 4 knock. The other alloy is a metal that has it has 5 forge. So, well, considering we need both, when we can use basically either one we want to, we need to get a lesson. We need to use the strings lesson, but we also are going to need. We could use the hail, but kind of a waste. Would just use our usual moon egg scenario, and then use that to combine these. Now, again, everything we do costs, so that means we're going to have to use one of our soul fragments to get that memory, and then another one to combine these. It's going to have sky in it, which means we'll have to delegate that FOSS to it. So, also, we want to, in some ways, get this. Probably we can use this free sky if we had enough, but we need to get both FOSS. We can do one or the other. So instead, what we'll probably do is we'll use the hail in order to unlock a edge book. So let's get into planning mode. Now, we're not going to be uncovering any houses, rooms in the house today, simply because we've got a low amount of cash. We are going to have to consider digging into do some money laundering through the in there. In addition, we have to decide if we're going to be using the heart ones to collect. So this is why you have to plan your day ahead of time. First things first, though, we are probably going to use the moon egg and lesson sing and strongs to increase one of these 2. Probably going to be which one's more important? Probably going to be the glass blowing one, because the 5 forge is amazing stuff to have. So we'll do that. We'll grab Moon's Egg, and we'll read it through probably Fet. That tends to be the one we use the least. So let's grab Fet. Put the Moon Egg in place there. Speaking of eggs, we'll deal with that in a bit. And that will give us the memory we need. Now, while that's going on, let's identify. Let's see it. Yep. Identify what we've got here. This one, however, has a language called Sabazine. Do I have Sabazine? Yep, it is there. So if I can create a 10 out of this, I will probably, first, I think this has got edge. We need the edge one over here. Might have accidentally took the wrong one to do this with, but yeah, edge. Well, we can use Eva's desk, and I like her. So put the hail there. This is the only one that's got that. What is our greatest edge talent? Edicts Marshall, I think. That's only 3, however. Do we have another one? It's better. To be level 3. Let's see. I don't think so. A little short on edge. Oops, this one, sickle. There you go, 4. Alright. We're not doing crafting. But that's 8 edge, which is great. And the question is, do we have any edge ink? Probably. Just down here. SI. 4. Bit of a waste. Yeah, but the problem is we can actually use this to actually get this back, but we toss in the book. really should have picked up earlier. Now that's a 12. Do we have another 12 here? That's 10. Edge. What's this? 12 Greek. So yeah. That would give us this one, which again is going to give us more lessons, but we're not in any danger of Numina anytime soon, so having a lot of lessons lying around isn't going to be an issue. So yeah, the hail will allow us to do this. There. That will take care of that. In the meantime, we won't be able to replenish our persistent sky memory, the Ascended Harmony, but we will be able to do other things. Okay, let's see. What else do we want planned for the day? No, that's the thing. Technically, I think I can actually get Jeremy up to that. If I had snow, I could do that, but I can't do that now. Really would kick off to have a, oh, what am I thinking? A winter tool, but I don't think we do. Or the advantage of putting everything in the same place is that we can. Yep, see, flowers. We got lots of flowers though, but no winter tool. Not even at the morgue, which I thought we would have had. Interesting that it's bone. That's why. One of battles. So yeah. Now the other question is what winter or moon skills do we want to use? I mean, the Inks of Contentment's good, but so is... Where is it? Spices and Savors, Snow Stories. No, it's going to work. Purifications and Calcinations has a really good vibe to it as well. But that's going to take another 2 memories. And we may want to consider... Well, we got to check on the animals. I think I've been messing with them and they need some support. Yeah, we need to feed Terrence here. So what we're going to do... We're going to grab a sack of vegetables. And we're going to give him a little bit of our attention. Meanwhile, we probably all show why we're doing that. No, when we're done here, we'll probably use Terrence to give them another egg, because we are short of that. Now, the question is, can we get... no, not that one. I think it's this one. Nope, we can do it here. At this fireplace. Put it here. And we'll place... Let's see. Trist, I guess. Start it. We might, since we're doing it at the exact first moment, be able to even get the skull fragment bar. But let's hatch the viper's egg and see what happens. We also have this delicious investigation object, the Forsaken Packages. And yeah, probably I'm not going to be using these, I think, for a lot. So, but we need these for the sky combination over here. So our best bet's probably, let's get metal. Something odd. All right, so that's done. Let's get the day started. And, well, actually, also, do we want to go beachcombing? Probably the answer is yes. See what happens. And simultaneously, we can get some wood from over here. So yeah, it's pretty much going to be a exercise day. Not doing a lot of magic, doing a lot of mundane. We're going to have a lot of things pop up at the same time because of the way we've stacked it. But this is what we're looking at here. And I definitely want, at some point, to get tapped. Let's see, get this place in play to get something of interest. We'll see what we have to sacrifice towards the end of the day. But meantime, let's deal with the busyness that we've created for ourselves. Oh yes, there's a lot of space that's been opened up here. Keep the vegetables together. Cuckoo honey, I do not know what the heck that's supposed to be. I'm sure we'll find out eventually. You know what? Put that there, put that there. Put the apples up. Well, technically, Yeah, I'm getting kind of OCD about the organization here. There you go. Oh, yeah, this is where things get complicated. First, oh, we've got, like, so much wine. It's ridiculous. There's the confounding parable. That's going to let us pop in and grab. String. Oh, we need to do it this way. Okay, so which one was it again? Oh, damn it. Ah. This. Oh, whoa. Oh, God. Not spelling. That was it. All right, so we're putting glass blowing. Put in that lesson to put in this, and then put in. Boom. That will give us a level 2 in that skill. Okay. He's now happier, which is great. We'll hold off since we only have 3 remaining. I have plans for you. But we are getting... Let's make sure we get all the animals back to normal. Yep, they all seem to be. Now let's get the wine back in place while we're waiting for the other things to blow. Because, yeah, we have organized the hell out of the cellar down here. We might, however... Yeah, we could probably slip this one in, but anything else? Yeah, we're going to, like, be crazy over. 2 Grail, 2 Nectar. It's a good one to know. 2 Nectar. And 2 Edge. Talk about taking off the edge off. We're adding the edge this time around. Alright, so... Quartz chunk. Not bad. It's only a 1 rose thing, but we can use it for basic stuff. Beach sand. Alright. Ooh, about the higher power sand, which is good. That skill is now done. Alright, so. What next? Now, assuming that we want to use this one before we get the others. And, yeah, let's see what the book is doing at the moment. And where? Oh, it's over here at Eva's. I'm beginning to really like Eva's stuff. Alright, so... We got, it's an accounting of the founding of the Mycenae by the scarred captain who flew through 7 monsters to make the land safe. Yeah, it's going to be the colonel. It always is. Alright, so, yeah. It's also... Let's see, let's let that one click away while we're putting things back. Inventory, inventory, inventory. Always inventory. But yeah, the sand is building up. And the quartz would go over here. We got a lot of this stuff. Actually, we should do. Place this here, place this there. Boom. Categorize. Ah, excellent. You know how it goes. Ooh, painstakingly assembled by a soldier of fortune and sometimes a remittance man, basically collects debts. Pavel Shugol during his days in Greece. Sounds Slavic. As the captain destroys each monster, a flood of blood rises higher until at least the priestess drowns and is reborn as a serpent goddess. She blesses the captain and he departs for the house above the forest, leaving Mycenae to reign supreme after the flood of blood survives. Yet another retelling of how the colonel and the priestess came about to become... Sorry, the soldier... And the priestess became the colonel and the mother of ants, or serpents, I like to call her. And the 7 monsters are the heads of the 7 coils, which was the monster they slew for their godhood. We'll get into this in the lectures when we start dealing with the types of hours in their history. But in the meantime, we have lesson sharp. Yeah, well, that would be an edge skill and memory fear. All right, so what we should do immediately, break that in. And because then we can turn around and hopefully get a moon one, though. I don't think we have one in place, so we're going to have to take one of our wisps and burn some cash, unfortunately. Because, yep, that's moon here. Okay, and so we have the 6 pence. There you go. Let's get some takeout. That's been like our superpower. Oh, boy. We'll probably burn some of this, I think. I mean, the biggest thing I could do is probably cash. We can burn all 3 of these for cash if we have the time, and we may have to do so. Memory fear. Narrated by our man HP. Put the moon egg back in place. There you go. So much stuff we have to play with. Alright, so yeah. I mean, the thing is, I always look... Okay, hang on. Sharps, dangers, and things out of place. 2 edge, 1 moon. Alright, so we have to wait until the... Alright, so yet another skill. We have to wait until we get a little further on that one. But, here's the kicker. Edge. No, we don't have the ability to combine them, unfortunately. Okay, so we have to decide if we're going to be doing anything else with our remaining soul fragments. It's about where we have to make these decisions. If I get, yeah, what I could do, and I think I will with Shapt, is we'll take, Whist, and we'll use it to, use a pattern memory to create another ampule, basically the purple juice boxes. And let's get to just first. There we go. Then, Whist means that we can use the neighboring desk in order to get that out. And then we can use that combination with Shapt in order to get skills, and we'll hold Foss back just for emergency. Probably used to get some cash back. Because we already have the skill, and I mean the memory, you really don't want to go to waste. So, yeah. The Blessed Wind. I love that. And there's the sleet coming off this. It's so integrated, I don't even hear it, because it's so much like the real world when the weather happens, especially precipitation. Weather Factory does some awesome sound design. There you go. Alright, so that will allow us to grab... Well, this combination would allow us to do any moon when we wanted to. I'm at level 2, though. Unless we can combine it with Curious Hunch, for example, which I don't think we should do. So, yeah. One of the things we can do, we probably should just... Well, one of the things we can do... Where is it? Do we have something that combines both Shapt and... Nope, not there. What 2 combos do we have? Alright. Curious. What will it tell me if I throw in... Oh well, I'll play with that later. I have thoughts. I'm fully materialized, but I have thoughts. Alright, so yeah. We have Triss going. We'll need to combine that with Sharps. Okay, so we get Sharps. Sharps rifles there. Combine it with a skill. We combine it with Trist. And the memory, which will be Fear. That'll give us level 2. Sigh. I'm all over the place. I'll actually pause. What I want to do is take Faust and just get some cash. Like I said, we're low on cash. We will be for a while. Just checking. We got a lot of junk up here if you deal with. Good junk. We have a lot of Lethe water. I'd like to put the cordial someplace in our new spot, though. Alright, cool. Pattern it is. Alright, so then we handle up to the dispensary. Place the pattern here. We place Shapt there. We grab... Where is it? Glass blowing. That's an ampule right there. Oh hell, we could do it. Could have done it without the memory. It's got forge and... Oh well. I mean, I didn't even realize we got to that point, but it's a 3 instead of a 2. I thought it was a 2 for some reason. But, you know what? That's fine. We have... more than what we need. The question is, do we want to play with anything? I mean, doesn't have what we need. That doesn't have what we need. What would happen if we stuck this here? Stuck that there. Yeah, we see... we have to add the metal, which would be easy enough. I mean, just... Alright, don't complicate things. You didn't have to do that, but you don't have to mess with things any further. Don't get this mixed up with the elderberry, whatever you do. Now we can just basically pump these out one a day, which is kind of what I was hoping for. I just didn't do the math right. Okay, sharps, level 2. Alright, cool. Fortunately, wrong ones, but that's okay. Put just first back in place. The very cordial. Single shot, though, so it doesn't belong down there. Does it belong over here? This is me trying to find all of our places for all of our stuff. Yeah, it does, actually. I think it'd actually fit more over here. Put that there. That stuff looks great. I don't want to even consume it. The thing about having really good wine. You don't really want to drink it. Because, you know, once it's stewed, it's gone. And of course, you just let it sit there long enough with the vinegar. I suppose there's something about life in there to think about. Anyways. So, let's get to the next day, and then, wow, it's only night. Oof. What we could do is our usual shtick, which we do. Let's grab, throw in the 3 pence, get that regen, and then by the time it's done, we can turn around and sell it again. And if we lose health out next round, it's not going to be super bad. Pause. There we are. The ampoules. That will get it. That's our basic juice box for the, or anything else. Oosh. Compounds. There you go. So much stuff. Should really do more than collect it at some point, but it's kind of just fun just to collect it a bit. Yeah. Not quite ready, but when we start diving into here, we're going to get to the bleak stuff. You see, here's the deal. This stuff that we're dealing with over here, all this collected power, combination of the church, with the state, with the baron, the servants' bustling labor, the more intellectual pursuits of Christopher and whoever built the telescope, all of this is possible because they have a concentration of power. And those who want that power, who aren't born to it, or aren't worthy of it in their sparks, they end up here in jail. Or Gale. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, really. But I do like to point out that the one time that doesn't prejudice is down here in the underworld, because this is basically what this is. We have dead, we have water, we have the earth, we have the primal goddesses, we have secrets in the forms of the smugglers. Yeah, it adds up. Right then. Now we turn around and sell that for 6 over the night, mending of nets. Hopefully we'll get it back in time. If we don't, like I said, it's not a major loss. Alright, so... we may not. Dawn is coming quickly. If we didn't time it quite right. But like I said, no major loss. We'll lose the memory pattern. We'll move on to figure out what we're going to do with the inks, and then whatever the weather is going to severely determine what we're going to be doing. Yep, we'll get it back in time. Oh well. They get the cash, though. Cuckoo. It's going to be a slow day today. So we're not going to be doing much, because we don't have a super amount of energy to lend anyone. But we can see what we can do with it. Anyways. Alright. Oof, wait. We have a wild viper. Oof. Don't make any sudden moves. God, so what are we going to do with this one? Well, obviously. Wait. No, don't inspect it. Talk to it, just like it said. God, oh, that noise. Give it fet, because we don't really seem to do much with fet. And sustenance. We need eggs, don't we? Or remains. Okay, we need eggs. Alright, for the moment, we'll let him stay in wild status, but we are going to have to get one of these guys to lay for us. New life! Yes, we keep creating life. We'll create a happier snake, at least. We're going to be careful we put everyone. the gods. Yeah, I mean, it's two, oof, between animals, we can generate 6, so we get 2 spots with animals. It's kind of interesting. Snakes, of course, to have a good knock, because their mother is the mother of serpents, as well as the mother of ants. Now, yeah, I think I'm going to take a quick break, and are all happening, and I'll be back when I can be back. Gotcha. And we're back. Okay, so it's another day, and we have a cloud collection. Now, normally this would be good for pretty much not much, unfortunately, because it's lack of strength in either aspect or principle here. But we can use it to as a lesson, all of the lesson supporters for inks of containment, and I think I want to use that one, since we've already got the inks of containment to a high enough level as far as I'm concerned, to switch over to Rhyme and Remembrance, because it's just been useful for producing the Paragot, which is definitely something I want to play with later. So, but I still will have to get another cloud, which means I can possibly do... Let's see, grab this. Yep, put it here. And we grab our usual favorite Moon's Egg, so we can get that sweet, sweet confounding parable. That will allow us to increase that, and, you know, that's something at least. In the meantime, in order to get the serpent to at least not want to eat us, I don't think friends is going to be something we're capable of, we need... Well, no, actually, it's your turn today. We need to get you to produce me an egg. Now, probably grab boss for that. Hit it. And that will take that. And we'll, of course, have to save another one, probably one of the Trist, or the Trist, in order to be able to, you know, feed them probably something over here. Pears, maybe this time. They take up a lot of space. But we also want to earn some money today, so let's grab a metal. And, whoops, already doing that. Well, we'll do that when we get an opportunity. And, yeah, general maintenance day for the most part, I think. It's going to be, shall we say, kind of a catch-up day, because we've got, like, empty slots here as well. I mean, we don't have a lot of them, actually. Actually, do we even have any? We've been apparently playing with these for a while. And we do have, you know, some pretty simple ones, if you wanted to go that route. I mean, I could definitely just grab Core and one of the skills and use Eva's desk and we get that one off the shelf, which I think we'll actually do. So let's grab Skeleton Songs. Put that there. Grab Eva's desk, because it definitely has Grail. We know Eva was well into Grail. And grab Chore. Grab Apple Bright will be sufficient. And we grab that. We have a quick reference for the Poems of Greedy Delights, composed by the Possible Synonyms Area Dusk. And yes, we've discussed it before. I think we had another... It's one of the first books you get over in the Cultist Simulator game. And here, it is probably going to be one of the books that is going to have an interesting, shall we say, descriptions. And then the Christmas tree is not there. I was told about a Christmas tree, but apparently it does have to be in her Christmas. Reverend Jeremy puts out. Okay, so what else do we want to do today? We definitely don't have enough for any of these. We're definitely have to consider. Yeah, we really need a lot of money because we definitely want to start filling ourselves out here. So yeah, probably want to take health. I think. Go beachcombing again. Oh, but we don't have a health. We're using it for manual labor. Oh, well. But we can use Trist. Or, yeah, we can use Trist. We're going to need that, unfortunately, to combine with the clouds, so no beachcombing today. How unfortunate. But I think we can convert some the remains with whist. Use these two at least for money, and I think we'll make another juice box over here. In the dispensary. So we've got something like a 2-pointer. Yeah. Unfortunately not. Okay. So let's just grab Shopped and we grab. Oh, glass blowing. There it is. Another juice, purple juice box. That's a good start for a day. One of those days you just want to stay inside of your ancient, enchanted, and haunted castle and just peruse a familiar book. We'll do some dissection of dead things later. As we definitely have something of interest here. We can use... We can't use remains here. I thought you could at the altar. It makes sense. Or is that over here with the pool? Oh, hang on. Let's grab the sixpence, and then we throw in metal. All right, back to Sacred Spring. Yeah, okay, guys. I'll hog you most of the screen there. Is it? Yeah, you can use remains in both. And it does have the nectar. And if I believe per dot does have 4 nectar, so it could produce 8 right there, right off the bat. And it's not that difficult to get because we can probably start making it out of fish. Now that we have that hot, we're going to get a higher level of the skill necessary to get it. But yeah, that would be 2 right off the bat, which would be kind of funny if we do better cooking in the spring than we do the actual oven. There is our juice box. I'm going to try to get 2 of things as kind of a general rule. So we'll eventually use this to make another... Ah, there we go. We'll eventually use this to make another... So you can't actually hatch those for more chickens. Use that to make an... brain just went black. Anyways, blank. Let's get you fed. Can't use trysts. That means one of the big ones. It's probably gonna be... Yeah, metal figs. Because we use the FOSS for money, I suppose. That will make it more cooperative. Meanwhile, bounding parallel. So let's grab the rhyme and remembrance. Throwing the lesson. Whist, the bounding parallel, and the clouds. And that will upgrade our skills. So that's one of the advantages we can use clouds for. We've got a bunch of skills with moons. That should be easy enough. Okay, so not even noon yet. We're almost burned out. Sigh. Oh well. See, is Eva... Oh yeah, still reading. In Arabelle's introduction, she explains the book were to be illustrated, but that the Suppression Bureau wouldn't permit it. She hints illustrations exist somewhere. The book is dedicated to Percival of the Red Cup. Yeah. Pornographic, if you don't mind. Though probably more erotic than commercially stimulating. All right. As you say, my use today is done, and so am I, but I've earned my pay. Okay, so last thing. Or do we want to keep this? Yeah, let's keep that in order to regenerate our hen. 60, 90. Yeah, it's not bad. Not great, mind you, but it's not bad. We can, since we're this early in, simply use this to regenerate our health. Then, use with the 2 pence. This is technically a profit. Then either regenerate that or do beachcombing with it. Not sure which. Here we go. Rhyme Remembrance 3. So what we can do is immediately jump into the collection of human remains, the purification of human remains into something probably slightly when it comes to dealing with human remains, but I think we've done more. I think we've done worse things than that, especially over Cultist Simulator. Let's begin that charming attempt. I'm waiting for a good day to replace our ascending harmony when we have enough card with enough sky that I can't use for other purposes. All right. The 26 delightful fruits, the 7 chastisements, and 9 gardens, the 4 regrets. Yeah, it's just basically like a translation of the Summa. Oh, conscious Summa. Oh, forgotten it. There's this particularly risque, shall we say, series of exercises when it comes to Tantra that everybody always gets into. Beguiling melody, speaking of which. And resurgence and emergences. Oh, that's definitely got a kick to it. We definitely see what we can do with that skill.
Hmm. 2-2. Oh, Beguiling Melody. It's a new one, actually. Now, that's going to go in my favorites. Okay, so it's being able to grab a 2 Grail like that. That's separate from the other one. That gets 4 Grail total. There we go. Tame Viper, an ardent student of warm fireplace stones, warm mice, and warm milk. Well, I can't keep you in here, unfortunately, with the birds that you might eat. And I think you're considered to be a furnishing, so I gotta figure out where to put you. Not putting you in the bed, that's for sure. Probably have this one. Not sure what I'm gonna do. Actually, no, we got room, don't we? There you go. You can have the bedroom I was supposed to have. That's a 2, however, because she's mother of serpents, has a 2. I'm actually curious if you can, another place you could possibly do so. Let me try something down here. It would be kind of interesting to get her in the temple. You can actually, that's definitely what we're going to do. Alright, you are going into your mother's temple. We have empty spaces, which is interesting. The places we can put stuff that we don't normally that. So which means I actually am considering putting you over here. Something like that. It's kind of bird-like. But anyways. There you go. Oh yeah, you really should go to the temple. Even though it's not going to be convenient for me. It is at least going to be interesting. I can't put you there, which would be awesome, but yeah. Well, actually, it would make sense, since this is reptile-like, to put you in there. Come on, you'll like being in a holy spot. And, well, it's got all these fires next to it, so you're all going to be warm. Hitbox a little particular on this. Alright, you want to be there? You can be there. I think you'd rather be there. There you go. Okay, we can actually just start putting all the animals down there. Let's grab you. I've forgotten you for so long. God, all the reptiles. Yeah, I could talk with the animals. Talk with the animals. Oh, come on. Alright, you're good. And of course, our favorite to deal with. Well, insects would work better with the bee goddess, so yeah. There you go. All of the creatures that we don't want to look at too often. Alright, so yeah, we're useful up there, but they also are useful here because right there. You can use it for animals here. It's not quite the right types for the most part, but it does give us at least some idea. This is the one we primarily use. But it just seems wrong to keep them out in the cold like that. We can keep them in a warm cave where they'll be natural. They probably won't eat each other. Beguiling memory. Put chore back together. What could we make? Don't know, but it'd be interesting to find out. Grab Beguiling, do this one. Remembrance and Insurgences. Birth and death are only directions. Between them we find crossroads. I mean, might be able to use them against infestation, so definitely have to tackle that at some point. Alright, so we are generated health. Now, the question is, do we beachcomb? Do something, or do we grab another 4? Because I think we might be. We're going to be doing cash a bit, so. Or we're generating chore to play with beguiling melody and our new fun one. Where is that? Resurgences would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'd be fun. Or whatever 5 we get, but yeah, I think we're actually gonna Pop that. It's going to be a little less cash, but oops, we should pause too when we've done that. Bingo. More per god. Yum yum. Yeah. We're going to have a lot of remains when we open up that crypt down there. Alright, so. Oh, whoops. Let's grab. Feed the beastie, and we grab. Yeah, we'll give him the pears. They take a lot of space. Fast. Boom. Definitely use up health then, if we're going to be. What I might do is I might switch this out with chore, go back and grab another cache. Because if I lose the health for next day, it's not going to be huge. The spring is hitting hard. And the gathering is seasonal. We also need depth, and we're going to get cash along the weekend. I mean the weekend, when we get to spring, which could be the weekend for all I know. Alright. There you go. Hit it. And if we don't like what we can get from Beguiling Melody for crafting, we can always simply go and spend it again for another 4 sum total. This, because, yeah, it's low in cash. Let's see what else we got. Definitely going to have to start. Yeesh. Oh, look, we've got a bunch of Grail. Alright, let's head over. Grab this. Combine what we can. Now, let's make a decision about what we're going to use chore for. Because, oops, we can pop over to the oven. It's Grail based, because obviously you're going to be cooking. The memory here, let's see if we can actually cook. Let's see, if we can actually cook a song. It produces a Beguiling Melody again, and yep, so it turns into a cloth doll. Alright, so that's good to know. We can just get it from a book, so it's going to be a lot easier. Let's see what else we've got. Start with this one. Texture and intoxicating quality. The flower. Can we do flowers? We can do flowers. We need, however, to get... We actually get the beverage, too. So, yeah, I'm curious. Do we have a flower with the appropriate amount? Fragrant chalice, we do. And... definitely have a 2-point beverage. Get down there. Get down. We have cocoa's a renewable resource. Ruby Rise Rum. What's that again? 4-2. It's not bad, mind you. Definitely versatile. And now we can produce it if we want to use up a flower. But what would happen if we took that out and put in, this is me experimenting, don't mind me, the Trisma Hera. That would give me the little cloth doll. Okay, definitely see what we've got here. Switching to Sane. Let's go a Grailful little cloth doll. Lots of cloth dolls going on here. That's how I feel about that. Anyways, ancient some precursors. So many dolls. Oh, we don't have to, a lot of replication there. Using thorns. Libera's Ruin. Good to know. What else we got? I think that's everything for the moment. So yeah, let's just, I don't think we actually need a lot of Libera's Ruin. Is it this stuff? Yeah, got like the heart picture on it. What do we have for extra beverages? Again, get down. Yeah, we've already got 2 of those, so at least we know what we've got, so that's good. Do we want to just use it up because of the beguiling melody thing going here? I mean, these two... Fragrant Chalice is going to be coming back up pretty quickly, and, you know, just proof of purchase, as it were. Proof of concept, I mean. Could have used it for walking the beach, but, you know, like I said, it's interesting. It's good to get these practices out. Alright, cool. You're happier now. Moving on to the next day. Like I said, relatively uneventful day. Just getting an idea of what we've got here. Bolt of moss green velvet. That would produce one of those dolls we've been talking about. That would be perfect for right here. This doesn't have Grail. Can you... But wait, there's this one. It should have Grail, right? It's goddesses. Nope. Weird. But let's see what else we got Grail-wise. This one's not... This one is Grail, but... Let's see. Remains and pigment. Not really useful here. Don't have a lot of... 3, 2... Yeah. Not huge, unfortunately. Also, yeah, fabric is what we're really looking for. You'd think they'd have it here, but apparently there's somewhere else you can use it. Oh, can you use it at a station? Yeah, you can use fabric at a workstation, but not this one. It doesn't have Grail. What's the other one? Yeah, we could probably go with the secondaries. Like, for example, this one has knock. We'd have to put enough Grail together. It's always one of these mysteries, as it were. Probably should, while I'm talking, get the time moving, at least. Oops, sorry. Let's move time a little faster. Let's get to the night. Could say that we're kind of sleeping. It's just what you do. In the really cool bedroom, by the way. Cool in both ways. I mean, I'd be surprised if it wasn't. Ah, there you go. More beach sand. Oh, great. Well, you know. The thing we did. Alright, so, beach sand. Right. Back up here. Lots and lots of sand, apparently. Oh, somebody is coming today. Another cloudy day. Yearly stipend. So it is spring. We do have a visitor from the first day of spring. Hey, we can actually give them some of my flower-crafted rum. Let's see. Sheesh. God, I have so much alcohol, it's unreal. But because we have the pound, what we should be doing, first thing off the bat. Let's take Trist. Burn the pound. See what we can get. Today it's a good day. That will determine a lot of what we're going to be doing. Because we certainly have enough books to be of interest. A private collection up here. It's just getting bigger and bigger, of course. That's going on. Like I said, if we get a decent draw on the special help, that'll pretty much determine what we do for the day. I mean, we still think we have to unblock the main staircase. I mean, I really should stop climbing in and out of the well, but what I do. Imagine I climbed in and out of the well with all of those creatures somehow. Probably just desperately clinging to my back. So many things. God, the amount of alcohol we have is just insane. Oh, who we got? Signor Corso Reverte. Manuscript hunter, legacy scavenger, mercenary. What question is ethics? Feud question is acuteness. You're cute. Sanskrit. Hakaros, which is good, but the question is, well, we've got the cash-wise of a gold spintra, so we probably can afford to be a little picky here and get this language, which is, again, Hykeros. Let's make sure we don't already have it, of course. We do not. I think we have at least one with it. So let's talk to you about my tutoring. Got it. That's determined what we're doing. With him. Librarian, I need to know how to read. What we got? There we go. It's waiting on you. Musician. Sky Rose, and however, we do have the potential for nectar. And we have one nectar group right here. One nectar room right. Making sure, yep. Right here. Where? The collapsed cellar? I thought we had one. No, this one. Yeah, not the underground, but the cellar. We need to make an 11. Now, we do have those 4-point pairs that we got here. We definitely have 2 drops of wine. I mean, let's see, where is it? Yeah, 2 here with the cordials. Oh my god. We don't even have to use the wine for that, because I can remake cordials pretty quickly. That's 6 right off the bat. We use, like, Beguiling Melody and... oof. Health. Beguile... no, we can only produce 2 points, however, when it comes to the... Also, we should check to see what... oh, it's going to take 3 minutes to get him. Oops. Oh well. We might not be doing this today. Which is unfortunate, because he's pretty good for that. We'll see what he looks like in 3 minutes. And then we can tell ourselves what we're going to do for the day as a result, which is quite a bit. Again, we definitely have a slot open, so we want to consider... let's see. Let's start cleaning this one out. If we clean that one out, we'll do it with... that usual... how we say this? Not quite redhead stepchild, but the one we never use for anything else except disposable concepts. Also, we can simply grab one of these containers and use the level frost on it. See what's in there. There. A good day to start the day. And once we've got that, is there any easy book for us to do? Well, we can read Phaegon. We do have Rose. Do we have Rose for an ability? Oh, he's not paying attention to this. Alright, so, yeah, did we have it in the skill I just used? Probably. Alright, so that one's out. Okay, we could use Shapt here with the 2-pointer and a 4-point. I think you've got it? Yep, that would give us... ooh, 3. We need another 3, though. You have to get 1, possibly 2, but yeah, we can just grab this one and our... we've got knock here? We do. Grab Reese's here, Soul's Labors. We put Shapt there, knock a chink in the seal, grab Liminal, and that will be more than enough for you, Teresa. Operations of a certain finality, subtitled The Hammer. Oh, that's interesting. Sundering, the work of an eponymous adept who violently despised the Imperial Sceptrum, the Library of the Watchman's Tree in Alexandria. Well, we actually were there in the Exiles run. The Invisible Spectrum being one of the places that we can visit, but we can't find Sanctuary. We can't, with a special dialogue if you have a particular book. That you've assembled a particular book, which is kind of interesting in the game. I really want to like Exile, it's just going to be so frustrating at times. Alright, what do we got? That was interesting. What else did I want to try? Trying to remember there was something in particular I wanted to try. The Magpie Mysteries. Naphthaline Mysteries. I think if I, grab Trist. That's definitely going to have the Magpie Mysteries. That's 4. Then we do grab Liquid or Solution. Curious, do we have that down there? Do we have a great deal of Moon Solutions? It's up here. That's 6. It's kind of interesting. Flush a flower in for pale draw. That's what I wanted, right. And these has a flower, I think. Yep, there. And for flowers, we go here. Cat's claw. Sea holly. Yeah, it's not going to work, unfortunately. We could, however, do our usual thing up here. There we go. Let's grab. I don't think we can use flower here, though. Definitely not. We'll use more to consider. Yeah, I don't think this one uses flower. Nope. This one would use flower. We just have to figure out what on earth we're going to use it with. Can use it with the beast, so we can use 3 for that one. And the flower goes here. So we need, say, to put the beast here, put Trist here. We need to put Magfeline Mysteries here. So I want that chilling draught. Get the flower for 1, and then a memory for 2. It's going to be workable. I mean, heck. Close to, if we had a 2-pointer that we could put here, that would be awesomeness. But I don't think we do, unfortunately. I think that this... Right, on these, puts it to 1. So we need something else. We need to do a flower. That's the problem. So we need a 2-pointer. All right. Yellowing newspaper. It's outdated. The date of the year Hush House was abandoned. You know, that just seems kind of sus, if I really. Investigate the object. Let's give that a whirl. Alright, so we're going to need to grab... Let's see. We will grab metal, so we can use this desk for that. No, we can't. This volume, notoriously, Clownmare's... Oh, this is Teresa's. Prose begins to disintegrate. It's not clear which dreams are in fact her own. Yeah, she was starting to approach the end there. Alright, so let's see. We should have... Not really. Huh. Give me a moment. Nothing's history when it first happens. Interesting. Called scrap. Secret histories are layered enough like this. Notes. What the heck? It's a persistent memory. Ooh, and an omen. Okay. That's powerful. Okay, that's definitely gonna have to be thought about what to do with it. Speaking of which, to do with things. Good lord. Summer, autumn. Moth orchids. Definitely useful. What else have we got? It's only summer. I think these are just the sea holly. Nope. Cat's claw. Right, so let's go see what we need. Cat's claw is okay, but we really probably want sea holly. Fragrant chalice. Okay. Summer. Moth orchid. That's claw. Let's grab, since we have no moth orchid, let's grab one of those. Risky if we do this guy. Remember, we can put 6 in, 7 with a tool. Plus his 4 is 11. That's more than enough. So we can do this. Should probably ever consider how we're going to replace it, which I think I know how we can do, ironically. Grab the peridot twice over, and then we just need basic skill. Alright. The woman in sand-colored robe has told me the stairways of the manses go ever up. Death is down. The mother of ants guards both directions with each of her heads, so the passage must always be through a wound. I think the white door might be a wound. It's one reason the dead sometimes pass it. I think I have the other half of the secret now. I hope my reader can put two halves together. This is how she ended up through the white door, with the impulse and edicts liminal. I already have a bunch of edicts liminal, which is... knock and moth. Now, there is something I want to try. Knock-wise. Want to get glass blowing up to 3. So I guess 4 for other purposes. But by doing so, I'm going to need a lot of work here. But the thing is, we could also use it for a moth-based one. Should be interesting. Resurgence, for example, would go up to 3 moth, but weaving would go up to... Oof. Weaving... So if we could use this and this, we could get this up to level 2. So, I think that's what we'll do. I don't want to use that one up quite yet. Memory, and... so this is good level 3. Which, will give us 4 heart, which is not a bad thing at all. Okay, so that's done. It's a definite study day. So yeah, 4, 2, 1, 7, plus 4, yep. That's 11. We can do it. So once we have this guy, we can definitely... We have to work fast, though. What do we got? Bong, bong, bong. At the end of the day, we have to move real fast. Silver Spintra and Hikaros, which is probably great. Shepherd kings brought the speech west from Canaan to use in their vineyards and snares. Had they ever come to Egypt, they might have found a way to never come to write it, given its dictative qualities. Probably best. They probably has been for the best. Okay, that's good to know. Anyways. Move quickly, people. Alright, take. Quickly move him to where I can give him the appropriate tool. That one's got... There you go. Bring up to 5, which is good. Weaving it is. Alright, so while we're here, we're not going to use that metal for anything else, so let's get some cash back. I think it's the last time we can use it for something like that. The other two might have to be used for something else. But I think... Pause for a moment. Yeah, one last remains. So... the advantage of having the skill this heavy, or this high, is that... Where is it? Right here. Boom. Don't need to add a memory for that. So we might overshoot the dawn. It's iffy. No, we don't have an egg. We can't use that at the same time we're using the magician. Use the same slot. Could just sit to look at something, which probably isn't a bad idea. Talk. Okay, we need you to grab cordials. That'll bring you up to a total of 7, which is good. And where we got this, where is it? The super pairs. The 4 forge. Oh my god, that's so... Everything just became a lot easier with that. Alright. Moth orchid. So, get that in its place. Go down. Get back in there. Alright. Old scrap. One of the advantages we don't have to rush for that is pretty good. Move quickly. The musician. Get the collapsed cellar done and move into here, which no access is here too. Which is kind of funny. They have this little staircase back here going into the underground. 11. Fuck. Well, that was a waste. It's a good thing I didn't waste anything unusable, but oh my god, it wasn't quick enough. Oh well, like I said, we just didn't lose the irreplaceable ones. Done. I don't think I can use them for anything. You know what? Just talk to him. Okay. Keep this in mind. Can't use them past dusk, so she cannot use this and the language at the same time. Meanwhile, definitely get a cordial going. It was a day. We learned something. We learned what not to do. Alright, so let's put this back. I think we'll put it back with the food stuff to replace the lesser pairs that we used up. There's something more to learn. Sometimes learning experiences aren't the most fun thing. But what we can do is you can finally grab one of these. Let's check out Italia. I just want to see if she's a librarian we need to put into place. Alright. There you go. Oh well. Got him drunk. Anyways. Yeah, he's like 2-1. Yeah, he's over the place elsewhere. Good grief. So, can you, like... What else can you put into... I'm curious. We should definitely check this out. We've got him. What's his special ability? Food, beverage, sustenance, tool, memory, nothing, unfortunately. That's too bad. I tell you both. 5th librarian, duelist, mystic, traveler. Excellent. 5th librarian means that she will go in her appropriate spot. Now, this is going to be the appropriate spot. That's one of the infected ones. Death infected or whatever. Oh, wait. Where did you go, Natalie? Put you in your place. 5th. There you go. There you go. One more put aside. And you gotta find another containment spot for this book. That one's used up. This one's used up. That one's got one. That one's got one. Yeah. Oh boy. To move the cat. I always hate doing that. But we have learned that we do have other options. And, you know. Right by the fire. Leave the duckling alone. We'll put this... Can we put it? Oh, excellent. Little step stool there. Alright. Omen, persistent memory. More perglot. Good. Also very good that decides, but yeah. Kind of sus that we're doing the bodies here, but, you know, it is what we have to do. 2 points. Deep breaths. Alright, daybreak and... Cuckoo. Rain. That's going to be interesting. Could do, which would be kind of fascinating. Well, actually, first of all, do we have any heavy books when it comes to the rain? This sort of thing. 8-pointer. Written in Kizamaki. I think I have that, but I'm not sure. Yep, Kizamaki right here. Good. Grab this one. That's an 8-pointer, but we also, of course, can use it for... Get back there. I didn't tell you to get up. You get back there. I'm not going to have you leave a bare wall there. There you go. Should go over to our usual thing and grab one of these. Throw in a crown and see who we can get. Hopefully somebody with some nectar. That will determine whether we use the nectar for this or we use it for the berry book. Larissa Blake, 7th library in the Hush House, talks about fruit. Another reason that was kind of thing she did. She talks about fruit in the woman language of Kilisami, which means she was one of the cultists, by the way, of the goddess. Having particularly good access to the temple down below. Yeah, we can get the collapsed cellar going. We're really lucky. But we're not really running to beat the clock here, as we tend to be, shall we say, extra time at the other end. This time I have to be very quick about it, because oh, the cordials. We have plenty of Grail liquid. I think. So we'll get the cordials placed later, but yeah. just dandelion wine by itself, which we have a ton of, is going to be sufficient. Woo, all right, 5 seconds. And we have... Surrealist painter. She can also use paint, of course. Grail moth. Moth is 4. We have the 6-point grail over here. Fluid. Where is it? Yep. That would give her up to 10. Need to make 5. She can use pigments. So the question is... Oh. Pigment. Is it a pigment? Nope, it's a fuel. Wait, it's not a pigment, though. We need a pigment. That would give us 2 rows on either hand. 2 rows. We need definitely... Okay, so I don't think we have any moth. Moth, damn it. Moth. We have 2 moth here, obviously, right off the bat. Plus the tool. So we have 2 moth here, plus 6, plus 4 is 12, plus the tool is 13. Yeah, I think we can do this. So let's get her up and going, shall we? What that means, however, we're going to be using this for reading purposes. So let's go back to Isa's desk. If she doesn't have it, actually go back up to Nana's desk. That would put this here. Put the rain here. That means we have to produce 6 more rain, however. Nectar. This should be 4 nectar. Health gives 7. And we need language. Again is... Oh, sorry. And we need a tool. Should be this one. Cool flower. Hit it. That's the book for the day. Yeah, hire her, and we start her on the process. Right. And I'll give you 2 more to 6. Excellent. Meanwhile, what else do we do? Definitely need to get money back. Let's use metal for that. To place the book we're reading. So let's grab, since we're trying to clean this shelf off, grab this one. And use this table. Curia period book. Meanwhile. What else do we want to do? Oh, chapped. Ooh, right. Right. Let's grab the, sure, let's grab the moth orchids. Because we need to get those replaced, because I'm about to use up one right now. That in the dispensary, I believe. Dispensary, shapped. Last blowing. And let's see. Interesting. We need one more. We need to get pattern if we want to do that. All right. Or find a 2-pointer here. We can use just verse to get pattern again. Just verse. Grab this. And we'll use a lower level Faust with it, so we can use this one. Grab this. There you go. Pattern will do. Interesting. Alright, so which part's going to knock out first? Use the second metal for that. Don't have any remains I think we want to use up for wisps, so we can consider that as well. These are unique enough that I don't think we want to Use them up. Be quite so simple. All right, so what do we got? Gemiad 2, excellent. The fragile manuscript. Can't read it though. And illuminated with twin shapes of sad and luminous beauty with all the phases of the moon. It might be as old as the 17th century, but the language from seen is much older. Trichin, perhaps. The cover is dark and exotic leather with smooth, almost chitinous surface decorated with jets. So it's definitely like dragon scale. Okay. Okay. 10. There you go. Not sure if we have room for another one. I want to push it. Excellent. Now, let's put you here. Let's grab, here, let's put you to 7 by using the shears. There you go. 30 seconds later, you'll be fine. Might use whisk to stare at something. Get somebody else in their place. Or, better yet, let's head over here. Forgot, we got all the packages still. Don't think we'll be using whisk today, so we can do that. Another special item. Skin of silver. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Alright, so, first things first, grab the sixpence. That. Do it again. Just pattern. Excellent. Alright, so what we need. Curious. Shaft and pattern. Oops, wrong one. Crossfinger toxin. There we go. Oh, whoops. Definitely don't want this one sliding by. Alright, so that's that. You're at a 8. Let's see what else we can do with you. 7, actually. Need to have, well, beverage, food, tool. Already done the tool part, so sustenance. Do we actually have any sustenance that requires that it goes with moth, out of curiosity? Does not look like it. Wait. It's honey. Honey. Excellent. Take some honey. Got plenty of that. I also have to consider using Faust here for a skill. This will bring her up to a total of 8. If you get another point, so we can do impulse. We need impulse, which I believe is going to be traveling at night. Level 1, volume 1. Confirming, because I got those books written down. I got to add a lot more books, though. Sheesh, there are so many more books. Traveling at night should be impulse. Yep, that's definitely what we need. So, grab this. Lost. Traveling at night. That'll give us impulse, and that give us additional material when it comes to her. Oh, we gotta hurry up so we don't reach dusk again, unfortunately. You get 2, like I said, we're trying to get 2 of each flower when we can. And boom. Bitter black salts. It's a thing. I'll give you that. Not a lot of thing, but it's a thing. Oops, here we go. It was once said, fruit is the womb of the plant. It was me. Take a few moments to think on the unripened wisdom. I shall leave a blank space for moments. Here in the page. Here's definitely Zen. Nectar, dear mind. Cast my words into the efficiency of nectar and watch the pyrus plumus burst from the wood. Gather more nectar. Wring it from the trees and earth. That's the super pairs. Our primus gushes forth in the sacrament. You will thank me. There you go. Leaves and thorns. There we go. We need to decide what we're going to do with that, too. And let's put this in place for satisfaction, which just doesn't have nectar in it, ironically. I guess it just makes you really hungry. All right, so we'll put this, I guess, here to start getting a bit more organized with this. What do we got? 6, 4, and 8. Hey, kind of a... Oop, and we have another 8 here. Excellent, you can go over there. We'll sort this out eventually. Keep going. Now I have to decide what we're going to do with this, because we can't... we need to have... Let's see, Grail. I don't have to worry too much about it. Leaves and thorns is a thing. Spice and savors, yeah. We need to consider hardcore one. We'll get it done. What's she at now? 8. Excellent. We haven't got the... So, once we get her to 9, then we'll throw her in the bears. Where is that? Okay, so, what, 32 seconds? Yeah, let's bite the bullet. Gonna have to be quick as heck. We can produce another pair. It is possible, I think, because I've got some interesting ways of doing it at this point. But meanwhile... Wait, that's not what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of the liquid. Good thing we double-checked that. Brain. Not working. File not found. That's 4, but this is 6. That gets it to 14. And then memory will get us to 15. Excellent. Excellent. Building up our cash reserves in case we screw this up. It's going to be just about right. Hmm. 16, in fact. Possibly didn't need to use one of those, but, you know, better safe than sorry. Silent Hall. I think... Yeah, 14. Could be 12, but again, why would we bother doing it that way? There you go. Put this back while we're waiting. Just in time with her, by the way. Almost didn't do it, but almost doesn't count. Alright. Glassfinger Toxin. Excellent. Back to 2 on that. Amphil is next to bring it up to 2 each. Again, we're bringing up our stores. Okay. Pause, obviously. Tackle it. The hearth is cold. The floor thick with dust. The walls thick with nitrate. Old invocations forbidding speak like rats. It is. And we'll see what we've got here. Oh god, we've gotten really overshot. It's going to be a long episode. I hope you don't mind. Been doing those sometimes when I sleep. When sleeplessness, actually. It's insomnia theater, so if I've been a bit off, I do apologize, but I think it's working. Alright. Ooh, looks like it's going to be interesting, too. And we'll have access to this one as well. Oh god, we still have this to work with. Obviously remains, but... We're going to have fun with that. In a bit. God, the number of remains we're going to pick up in here is probably going to be ecstatic. But anyways, yeah, still have to figure out how we're going to get into these. It's a pretty nasty combo there. Yeah, we could produce 4 with the memory and the soul fragment. That brings us to 8, but that's another 6 I gotta find. Other objects. Alright. Hearth Hall of Voices. Here, priestesses prepared meals which they would not or could not entrust their servants. Ooh. Getting further into the temple. Their hearth. We're moving down here. Here, the highest initiates of the threefold mysteries, the Sister of the Knot, and goddess worshippers would meet to manage the affairs of the Black Dove. Because remember, this was originally called the Abbey of the Black Dove. The Abbey of the Black Dove was a temple of the Sisterhood, which may or may not be flying under the radar of the church. We do remember they had a more peaceful coexistence in the beginning, and eventually with the Watchmen's influence having them drive out the feminine aspect. They voted to bind and expel the Curia to the Thunderskin who were trespassing inner chambers and spied on the mysteries from that time onward by flaying them, by the way. They allied to the Thunderskin were not put in the isle, and sacred drums found silent, but the waves still beat in the bones of the rock. Even now the slow pulse comes. Okay, 3 books. Wardle Chestal. This is another chalice. Decent liquid, but not great. This will go in the duplicates. Widow's Candle, good because we used one. And Black Sapphire Wash. Wow. First things we need to do is put this over to their grab the books, get them into position. These are the Sisterhood's books. Alright, so yeah, I got like stuff to do. So anyways, this episode's really gone over. So going to have to call it. Yeah. Oh, whoops. Just one last thing I'll check. The next box requires more nectar. So we'll work with it. A Crimin's best myths beckon and sway. Yeah, you don't go into places like that. We're into the goddess's temple zone, which is above the crypts. So this is where the actual inner mysteries occur. This is the general worship hall. All right, we'll get more into it next time. But anyways, this is Fantastic Worlds. You're Curia. Letting you know that visiting hours for Hush House are now open, and probably were closed for a while. We just all forgot. And I hope you enjoyed your stay here. Please, by all means, return to Hush House and Book of Hours here in Lovecraft Country. I'll see you next time. Bye. Like, share, subscribe, per usual. I'd like to thank my Acolyte level supporters, whose contributions help this channel grow and hastens the inevitable digital apocalypse and rise of the Dark Lords of Content and Data.